Good day. In this video I'm going to teach you how to drag. Dragging is a very useful tool if you want something to repeat or to have a string in an order down a cell or across on a cell. Anyway, I've set up a couple of examples for you here. First of all, in D1 I've just typed the words MON, which means Monday in this case. So if I drag it down, the next one will read TUE and WED and so on. When it gets to Sunday, it'll repeat and go back to Monday. So there you go. You get all your letters in one go, all your days in one place. When I go to E, I've written the whole word Monday. So again, if I drag down, it will now write each word as it's supposed to be in full. I've used the same example for months of the year. So here I've got January. Pull down, all of the months will go in order in full. And I've done another one where I've just done JAN, which is similar to D1's MON, Jan for January. Excel recognizes that and will then give you the 3-letter code for each of the months. Okay, now I'm just going to insert a couple of columns here just to get this one ready. Right, so in J1, I'm just going to type, sorry, in R1, I'm just going to type the word, yeah, there we go. So right, in J1, I've got 1. If I drag 1 down on its own, it only reads 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's just going to drag exactly what you've got there. Similarly, if you went an A and R1 and you drag that down, it would do exactly the same thing. If you go to K1, you can see I've got 1 and 2. Now I've got to highlight 1 and 2, so that's K1 and K2, and then drag it down the bottom. It'll count up for me 1, 2, 3 because I've given it a string of 1 and 2. In the next column, L1 and L2, I've got 2 and 4, which means I want it now to go 6, 8, 10 and count all the even numbers. Because I've got 2 and there's a gap to 4 of 2, it's going to repeat it. So if I drag down from the bottom of L2 in the corner, drag it all down, you will see that only the equal numbers have come out. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all the way down to 28. I've given another example of 3 and 6. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to count in 3s, 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Now, what it doesn't do is an example here of in N. I've got 5 and 10, 5 and 10. You'd expect it to do 5 and 10, 5 and 10 after that. But when I go and highlight all of them, 5, 10, 5, 10, and I drag down, it gives me something else, which is not what I'm looking for. So if I just want to do 5 and 10 on its own, I can't do this. This is obviously going to do all of them in order. I would then have to copy 5 and 10, copy it, paste it, and so on. So it's something like this. If I just wanted to repeat it, I'd have to paste it. So dragging doesn't work that way. Now I'm going to copy all of these across here. Just going to paste them over here for you. Sorry, actually, let's just do this. Right, I've put them into column Q, but I've now put them downways instead of sideways, and I'm going to show you that dragging them across does exactly the same thing as what we had earlier. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Mon, Tu, Wed, Thurs, and over here will give us the full days, and the same applies to the months, January, February, and so on. So dragging across right and dragging down will do exactly the same thing. If I wanted to go left, so if I had Wednesday and Thursday here, I just want to show you, I'm going to paste them over here. If I had, let me just delete all of these other things out of the way. Okay, right, so now if I go click on Wed and I go left, it'll go Tuesday, Monday, because it's going backwards. Obviously Wednesday will do the same thing. And if I take the months of, well, I'll just use January and February here, go back over there, December and November. So if you go left, it'll go backwards. If you go right, it'll go forwards. And that's how it works. I'll just show you one more time with the number 1 and 2 and 2 over here. So if I go forwards, it goes to 3. If I go backwards, it goes to 0 and -1 and so on. So that's how you drag, and dragging is a fantastic tool that you can use in almost anything in Excel. Thanks very much.